Have you lovely gamers ever wondered who the fattest mother in sieges? Well, my god, I have a list right here in this video of our favorite operators in Rainbow Six Siege. Stick around till the very end of the video, guys, because I'm going to be dropping my weight in the list in the chart as well to see where I stack up against Team Rainbow's thickest. Some operators on this list may surprise you, like how Rook and Doc aren't exactly the thick boys that we've all come to love, and Gridlock isn't even the heaviest operator in Siege. There is one that is even thicker than Gridlock. So grab that Big Mac and that Diet Coke and plop down in that recliner that you're sitting in, because here are the thickest operators in Rainbow Six Siege. Before we roll into the list, I want to remind you guys that I stream on Twitch at Sir Jeppy. Link will be in the description. It's a really fun time, and we're just getting started with all the widgets and knowing stuff I could do, like wearing these dumbass glasses. Also, don't forget to like the video and make sure you drop your weight in the comment section below. Let's roll into the list now, shall we? So I categorize all the operators by weight, and let me show you guys the categories that I made. Below 120 pounds are petite. 121 through 140 pounds, I can throw them across the room. 141 through 160 pounds can probably take me in a fight, and 161 through 180 pounds are legendary thickness. I messed up. That's supposed to be a 181 out of 200, but that category is behemoth status. Now at the very tippy top, for 200 plus pounds, the category for that is they can change rotation of the earth simply by moving. So let's start all the way down to the bottom by below 120 pounds in the petite category, and we have Ying. Ying is actually 114 pounds, making her Siege's lightest operator by a decent amount too. There are only a few operators that are actually even kind of close to her weight. Like pretty much everyone else is at least like 20 pounds heavier than her. Coming up next in the 121 through 140 pounds, I can throw these people across the room. We have Ash, Twitch, Habana, Dokkaebi, Nomad, Nook, Yana, Frost, Valk, Mira, Alibi, and Mozzie. There's a couple things I want to go over first. First of all, we don't necessarily know what Nook's weight is. Let me show you guys what I mean. So if you pull up Nook's bio, we can actually see that all her like bio and demographics are pretty much all redacted. Like we can't find any information on her at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically guess on how much she weighs. She kind of looks very slim, so I guess we could guess like a 134. And I'm actually kind of surprised that Yana made it this low on the list. I really thought she would have been a little, at least a little higher, maybe the next rank up, because I thought she had like maybe 20-30 pounds in the butt itself, but that just isn't the case, I guess. Mozzie was so close to being in the below 120 petite category. Mozzie comes in weighing in at 125 pounds. Moving on, we have in the 141 through 160 pound category. These operators can probably take me in a fight. We have Thatcher, IQ, Sophia, Finka, Callie, Smoke, Rook, Jaeger, Bandit, Cavi, Echo, Ella, Vigil, Clash, and Malusi. So I bet you guys didn't think that Rook would be like in between the 141 and 160 pound category. Let me take a look to my left, and we see that Rook is actually 158 pounds. I am sure that some of you guys thought that Rook was probably in the 200 plus status because of how thick he looks, but like, he is actually a kind of like a skinny little boy. I mean, he's the same pretty much. He's a little bit heavier than Jaeger and Bandit. I mean, he's a little bit heavier than, he's the same category as Cavi, Malusi, you know, IQ, Vigil, Ella. Like, so Rook, Rook doesn't deserve all of the body shaming that we give him, okay? If there's one thing we take away from this video, is that Rook doesn't deserve the body shaming, people, okay? Nothing else here really sticks out to me besides, you know, Bandit, Jaeger are, of course, in this category. I would have thought that Cavi would have been one below, and I would have thought that Ella would have been one below, too. Let's move on to the next category. We have 161 through 180 pounds, and these are the legendary thickness operators right here. These are the operators, like the perfect operators right here. We have Thermite. Oh yeah. We have Glaz, Tachanka, Blitz, Buck, Jackal, Maverick, Ace, Mute, Doc, Capcan, Legion, and Warden. A couple things sticking out here. Again, you guys thought that, the whole community thought that Doc was another super thick boy. Before I did this video, I would have thought that Doc was in 200 plus as well. Another thing that sticks out to me is that Maverick is actually only 180.799 pounds. So if we look at our category, again, this is supposed to be 181 through 200, not 191. I'm a big dumb idiot. If Maverick would have had like a quarter pounder with cheese before he weighed himself for Team Rainbow, he would be in the next category up. I'm wondering if Maverick like fasted that day or something, you know, didn't eat anything the night before so that he could, you know, go down in the weight class below, because Maverick is on the thin ice between 181 and 180. Oh yeah, and Doc is actually only 163 pounds, so he is 5 more pounds heavier than Rook. So again, stop body shaming my boy Doc. Everyone else seems like they kind of fit here. Thermite's got a thick butt. Let's go check up on the next one. Coming in between the 181 and the 200 pound category in the behemoth status are Montang, Blackbeard, Capital, Lion, Amaru, Castle, Pulse, Fuse, Maestro, Goyo, and Wamai. One thing I do want to point out here is that Montang is 198 pounds. He is literally 8 quarter pounders with cheese away from bumping up to the 200 pound category. Another thing that surprised me is Amaru is in this category. I didn't expect her to be up here too. I didn't think she, you know, weighed in between 180 and 200. So, you know, Amaru's, she's probably been lifting, you know, she's got to lift herself up as she's rappelling up and grappling. Like, that's got to be pretty tough. So I'm assuming she's working on a lot of the upper body strength at the gym. I was assuming, I thought Fuse would have been in the 200 pound club. I would have thought Maestro would have been in the 200 pound club, but they were like, at least they were like 190s. I think that's where they were. So they were kind of close, but not enough to be up at that 200 pound club. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the part you've all been waiting for. Here we go. We got the thickest operators in Rainbow Six Siege in the 200 pound category. The category named Change Rotation of the Earth Simply by Moving. We have Sledge, Gridlock, Kade, and Oryx. Now, I bet you guys are all wondering what the weights are for all these operators. Let me look to my left over here. And by the way, guys, before I say all the weights for the 200 plus, every single one of these operators were in kilograms when I went into all their bios. So if you guys can drop a like on the video, that would be awesome, because I spent a lot of time converting all of the operators' weights from kilograms to pounds and putting them up all on a chart just to meme with you guys. So yeah, drop a like on the video, and I hope you guys made it this far. Coming in at the very bottom, we have Sledge at 209. Of course, Sledge is a big guy. He's working out. I could definitely understand him being in a 209 category. He's got a lot of muscle behind him, so I definitely see that. Coming up after that is going to be Kade at 216. Now, Kade, he's a pretty thick boy. You know, he's older, so the metabolism is slowed down considerably. Coming up after that is going to be Gridlock at 224 pounds. Now, 224 pounds isn't even really all that big, especially, you know, for America. So I think we need to lay off Gridlock a little bit, boys. I need you guys to lay off the Gridlock jokes, okay? Coming up after Gridlock, we have Oryx. Oryx is the heaviest operator in Siege, and it's literally not even close. Oryx is weighing in at a 286 pounds respectively. Holy crap, 286 pounds for Oryx. That dude is literally a tank. I guess you would need to weigh that much if you're gonna Kool-Aid man through you know, drywall for a living. Damn, dude. Oryx at 286 pounds. One more thing I want to tell you guys. At the time this recording, Operation Shadow Legacy hasn't released yet, but I did manage to find how much Zero weighs, or Sam Fisher. Zero weighs 170 pounds, which would put him in the legendary thickness category, up here with like Thermite, Ace, Maverick. So that's where he would be. Now, I don't go back on my promises, because if you guys remember, at the very beginning of the video, I said that I will put myself up with all these operators too. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I am in the 200 plus club for Rainbow Six Siege. Bam! Does that feel good? I weigh 220 pounds. So that would put me ahead of Sledge, ahead of Kade, but behind Gridlock and Oryx. Gridlock has 4 pounds on me. Okay? Gridlock has 4 pounds on me. So every time I hear people say, you know, Gridlock is the thickest ever, you know, Gridlock can literally change rotation of Earth by moving. I weigh 4 pounds less than her. So technically I can change the rotation of the Earth by moving. And I have the thickest thighs. So, yeah. So yeah, that's where I am on the list. Well, I hope you guys like this silly video. It was meant to meme around, and I'm not body shaming anybody. If you are someone who is struggling with their weight, Don't let anyone else bully you about it. You know, keep on working at it. You only live once, so enjoy the good foods. Enjoy going out with your friends. Don't feel like you can't go out with your friends or you can't order what you want because you're worried about your weight. Just get what you want because, again, you only have one life. What's an extra pizza or an extra burger gonna do? If you made it this far in the video, type Jeppy is thick like gridlock. And I can't wait to see those comments, everybody. Make sure to like and subscribe with notifications if you're new. Now, with all that being said, Jeppy out.